has 35 chairs. How many chairs did Mr. Goggins set up? We're going to draw an area model to represent and solve this problem. We learned that last Thursday. We also always use pictures, numbers, and words with our tape diagram. So, one more time. If you're having trouble reading it. Mr. Goggins set up 30 rows of chairs in the gymnasium. If each row had 35 chairs, how many chairs did Mr. Goggins set up? Draw an area model to represent and solve your problem. Remember, pictures, numbers, and words. I want to see an area model. Pictures, numbers, and words. I see lots of friends who started with their tape diagram to make sure they understand the problem first. I definitely understand your sum well. It's great, but I want to see an area model too. We have 3 minutes left. You set it up perfectly. How do we solve? Seconds. Yeah. You're done with the sentence? Awesome. For the last minute, friends, I want you to turn to a partner and tell them how you solve and compare your answers. Go.
So I did 3 tens on 3 tens at 900. 3 tens times 5 which is 150. So then you think about adding times. Oh no, then you add 900 plus 150 and you get 1,050. And then the missing one is 1,050 pairs. And then the representation so when you do that,
Just a little bit. So instead of 9,000, I just see 9.
Hello.
In 5, 4, slanting in 3, voices off in 2, tracking the board in 1. So, we read, Alberto, can you sit up please? That Mr. Coggins set up 30 rows of chairs in the gymnasium. If each row had 35 chairs, how many chairs did Mr. Goggins set up? So I saw one person showed something like this, where they showed there's 30 rows across and 35 in each. 35, 35, dot, dot, dot. Just show our tape diagram. But what I was especially looking for was our area model, like we learned last Thursday. How did you set up your area model? Tell me about your area model. Kimberly. So you wrote 35 in what form if you had 30 and 5? What form is that called?
Expanded.
Okay, so you split that so you could have 30 and 5. And then you put the other 30 here. What did you do next? Emily.
I put 3 tens times 3 tens.
Where?
Inside
This one or this one?
the big one.
The bigger one? Got 3 tens times 3 tens, because I have 30 times 30, and that's 3 tens times 3 tens equals? What did you get that to equal, Michelle? 900. How come if I only see tens and tens? How come we got hundreds? Can you turn and talk to a partner? How did we choose in 5, in 4, slanting in 3, voices off in 2, tracking Malcolm in 1. Malcolm, I heard you say it really loud. Can you share with the class? How did we get hundreds?
Because 10 tens times 10 tens equals 100.
Does 10 tens
Wait,
times
10 times 10 equals 100.
I know that 10 times 10 equals?
100.
So if 10 times 10 equals 100, tens and tens make my new unit 100. Okay, excellent. So we know how we got that. So 30 times 30, what number is in this box in standard form? Jesse, put it away. What number will be in this box in standard form? So 3 tens times 3 tens is 900. Or, Ashley? Just 900. Beautiful. What did I do next, Darian? We're tracking Darian.
I did it once.
Okay.
I did 3 tens times 5
3 tens times 5
equals 50 cents.
or 5 ones equals 15 tens. Now, I stayed with tens because I know that 10 times 1 equals 10. So I'm staying with tens. So I saw I have 15 tens. Excellent, Darian. What is 15 tens in standard form? Ali said. What is it in standard form? 15 tens in standard form?
150.
150. Am I done? No. What do I have to do next? Carlos. Raise your hand if you added 900 plus 150 and got to that step. What did we get as our answer in 3? In 3, 2, 1, go. 1050. Who got to the last step pictures, numbers, and words, and wrote their word sentence answering this question. Excellent. Shalise, tracking Shalise in 3, 2, 1. Tell me your word sentence. Beautiful. Mr. Goggins set up 1,050 shares. Now, as I walked around last week and as I walked around even today, I want us to review to get us ready for our new knowledge we're learning today. We are going to be multiplying 2-digit by 2-digit using area models. They're going to look different though, because there's not going to be a 0 like there was in our last problem. We'll see in a second. But we're going to get us ready by doing a little bit of fluency. I need all eyes on the board. And we're going to start. I wrote it in standard and unit. So if I have 2 times 3, this is the part we're thinking in our heads. 2 ones times 3 ones equals, tell me in unit form?
6 ones.
6 ones. Which means 2 times 3 in standard form is? 6. 2 times 30. This is going to be in our head right now. 2 ones times 3 tens equals, in unit form, 6 tens, which means 2 times 30 equals? 60. The next one, I see 20 times 30. In our head, say it with me, in unit form. I know I spelled tens wrong, but you know how to say it. Let's get ready. 2 tens times 3 tens equals
600.
And again, we change the unit because 10 times 10 equals
600.
Tens times tens equals 100. So 600, 20 times 30 equals standard form? 600. So now we're going to look at, I took away the part that happens in our mind. And I want you all to grab quietly, hold on, I didn't say go yet.
She didn't say go.
A board, a paper towel for eraser, and a marker. And get ready, slanting when I get to 0. 5, 4, 3, 2, we're slanting when I get to 0. 1, can we get at the end of that? We're slanting in 2. Voices up in 1. And 0. I see Sammy's ready, Ashley's ready, Kimberly's ready, Batonia's ready. I put brand new markers this morning. They should all work. Okay. Alright. My first number, I want you to write it in standard form. 3 times 4. And the answer in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just in standard form. 3 times 4.
12.
Perfect. 3 ones times 4 ones. 12. Erase and get ready for the next one. 30 times 4. So in my head I'm thinking 3 tens times 4 and 3, 2, 1. Go.
120.
12 tens or 120. Next one, right below, or erase, 30 times 40. 3 tens times 4 tens. add a new, oops, I wrote it in the wrong spot. 1,200. Our new one, 5 times 6. In 3, 2, 1. Boards up.
3 tens.
5 times 6.
3 tens.
Or 31. 5 ones times 6 ones. 31. Or 3 tens. Next one, 50 times 6. 5 tens times 6. 50 times 6. 5 tens times 6 ones. In unit form, can you write it in unit form? 5 tens times 6 ones. This one can be tricky. 5 tens times 6 ones, just in unit form. If I did this problem in unit form, tens times ones equals what unit? 10. How many tens? 10 times 1 is 10, so tens. What is 5 times 6? 30. We did it just right here. So 30 tens is equal to what number in standard form?
300.
300. So 50 times 6 is 300. 30 times 10. 50 times. Let's try the next one. 50 times 60. 50 times 60 in standard form. We're practicing, so we're getting ready for our area models today. 50 times 60. 50 times 60. In 3. Boards up in 2. 1. Boards up. Let's see. NIC. Say it. 3,000. Last set. You can erase or keep writing at the bottom. 8 times 4. We're starting out easy. 3, 2. Boards up in 1, 0. 8 times 4 equals?
32.
32. Let's make sure we have our beginning number first. Excellent. 8 times 4 is?
32.
Awesome. So next we have 8 times 40. I added a 10. How does that change my answer? 8 times 40. And 5, 4, 3, boards up in 2, 1, go. 320. Excellent. Last one. Don't let it trick you. You guys are doing awesome. 80 times 40. 80 times 40. 80 times 40. And 5, 4. Boards up in 3, 2, 1. Boards up and go. 3,200. Excellent. 1, 2, 3. All eyes on me.
1, 2, eyes on you.
I need all eyes in 3, 2. All eyes. I want us to erase our boards and put them back in a pile in the center. And eyes up here in 5, 4, 3. You need nothing in front of you. And 1. You can put it Bertho's ready to learn. I see Stephanie's ready to learn. I see Emily and Elika are slanting. Shalise is ready.
I'm ready too.
In 3, I should see all eyes in 2. All eyes in 1. 0. Alright. So, like I said, today we are going to continue with our area models. As you can see, you're going to need it in just a second. So let's just put it right on top. Is it good? Put it right here. Okay. But as you can see, my area model got a little bit bigger. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4 boxes in my area model this time. We're going to figure out how I'm going to fill this out. So I first start with 35 times 34. And then I'm going to start putting those numbers in expanded form. Just like we did one number in expanded form. Remember we had 35 times 30. And one of you told me you wrote 35 in expanded form, which was 30 plus 5. Did I do now? We're going to do the same thing here. So, I'm going to start with 35 times 34. What is 35 in expanded form? 30 plus 5. Not unit form, friends, expanded form. 30 plus 5. Times, what is 34 in expanded form?
30 plus 4.
Perfect. 30 plus 4. And these are all the numbers we're going to multiply. We're ready. So we have to put them in our box. Since this is the longer one, I'm going to put the bigger number, 30, the larger number, plus 5. This is shorter, so it makes sense, right? Kind of like tens and ones, but it's not a place value chart. It's our area model. And then on this side, this is the larger one. So 30 is going to go here, plus 4. All in expanded form. Are we ready?
Yes.
Okay. So in this, we're going to start with this box right here. I see that this line in my area model is represented by 30 times, what is this line?
4.
Times 4. So I see that I'm multiplying 30 times 4, length times width in my area. And what do I get? 30 times 4?
120.
We just did one like this. 120. That's that box. I have 3 more to go. So I'm going to go right below. This line still represents this number up here, which is 30. I got that from right up here. Times my side. My width. What is that line? 30. So 30 times 30 equals 900. Because remember, 3 tens times 3 tens equals 900. 10 times 10 is 100. 900. 2 more to go. I'm starting over here. I'm going to multiply this side, which is 5, times this side, which is 4. 5 times 4 equals 20. And my last box of my 4. April, make sure you're paying attention. I have this line times, or this length times this width. What is this one? 5 times 30. I got that from right over here. 30. And 5 times 30 equals
150.
150. So if I'm thinking about what I did last week, when I filled out all my boxes, last week we had 2, now we have 4. Jesse, put it away. What will I do last? What should I do now? And Elika, what am I going to do? Let's add them. So 35 times 34 gives me 900 plus 150 plus 120 plus 20. And I make sure that I line them all up with ones, tens, hundreds. Are you ready to add with me?
Yes.
0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0.
0.
5 plus 2 plus 2.
9.
9 plus 1 plus 1. 11. And my answer all the way back down to the bottom is
1,190.
And that is how we multiply 2 by 2 digit with area models. Are you ready to try?
Yes.
All right, now I want you to do it with me. Grab a board and marker in 5, 4, 3. Ready? We're not writing anything yet, Stephanie. In 2, 1. Thank you. Before it falls. Excellent. Voices off in 3. Slanting in 2. 1, 0. So our first number is 20, our first problem is 23 times 31. And the first thing I did was I wrote each of my numbers in expanded form. Can you do just that first? 23, so we're copying down 23 times 31, and we're writing it each in expanded form to set up. Did I tell you to draw an area model? No. Pay attention, guys. All I want you to do is write those numbers in expanded form. We're just step by step. I know you're ready. You're paying attention to how I did it, but I want to see 23 times 31 in expanded form. So I set it up for you. Excellent, April. In 3, expanded form. That's you. So if I have 23 times 31, friends, and I want to write it in expanded form. I see some of us did it. I'm going to give you 3 more seconds. 3, 2. We're not drawing area models yet. 23 in expanded form. Everyone.
20 plus 3 times 30 plus 1
That's all I want to see right now. Perfect. Now we have our 4 numbers that are going to go in each of my 4 spots. Draw your area model and put them in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. And then just wait. Put your marker down when you're there. 3, 2. Make sure you put your numbers. What numbers are we using? 20 plus 3, 30 plus 1. And 2. Excellent, Malcolm. Malcolm, why are we erasing when you had it? I just said it was awesome.
It was perfect.
And 2, 1. Write your numbers in. Where did they go? On your area model. You guys were writing our numbers in. What goes here? What goes here? Here and here. We have 4 numbers. Where do they go? And 5 and 4. Do we need to get a piece of paper instead? And please stop erasing. Thank you for doing that because I've seen the writer turn out twice. And 2 and 1. What do we, I see 2 different ways. Let's make sure that ours are all together. What do we have up here, Marvin?
20.
20. So we started with 20 plus
3.
3. If you don't have it this way, can you fix it? And then what do we have down here?
30.
Alberto, what number should I have right here? 1. If you don't have it this way, it's not wrong, but I want us to do this together, so can you switch it? In the future, you can write either number on either side, but we want our boxes to match. In 3, yes, Britannia? No, I've never said that before. It doesn't matter where they go. You would get the right answer. I just want your boxes to look like mine for this, okay? So that's not wrong. We're just going to do it all together. So we're going to start with this box right here. I see that this box, I want you to do this with me, is multiplying what number on top? 20 times what number over here? 1. And this box will be equal to? 20. 20 times 1 equals 20. So let's all do this with me so that you have the same answers, especially 20 times 1 equals 20. So this box is equal to 20. Now we have the next box right below it. This line is still equal to 20 times the width is 30. 20 times 30 equals 3, 2, 1,
600.
600. And now we have 2 more boxes to go. We have 20 and 600 on one side. And now we're going to go right up to the top over here. This box, we're multiplying 3 times 1, which gives me 3. And right below it, oh wait, everyone ready? Right below it, what is this? Length is 3 times 30. 3 times 30 gives me, wait, 3, 2, together, 1, 90. And I have all 3 boxes. What do I do now, Trinity? Or I have all 4 boxes. I think I said 3. What should I do? Times 31, what we're trying to solve, is equal to 'So let's listen to Trinity tracking. She's telling me 23 times 31 equals 600. Help her out, Valeria. 600 plus 90 plus 20, and everyone plus 3. Plus 3. And add. And 10, 9. Actually, I see Elise has the answer. Ashley has it. Sammy has it. And 5. Do we have 1,600 or just 600? Which one is that? And 3. And 2. I want to see boards up. And 1. 0. Yeah, boards up. I want to see your answers. Excellent. What did we get when we added it together? 713. Excellent. Great. 713. And slanting in 3. Voices up in 2. Tracking in 1. Listen very carefully. Our board should be all clear.
All clear.
So, I have a new problem for you. This time, listen carefully. It is 26 times 34. The only thing I want you to do is set up the area model with the numbers on each side and stop before you go on. Because we're going to check with the partner before we stop. Okay? Just set up your area model for 26 times 34. Go. And 10. Excellent. I see that Ashley started by running both her numbers in expanded form. Yep, you can do that first. Exactly. We can write our numbers in expanded form so we know which four numbers we need. And then we're drawing our area model. Make sure it's still big enough that you can write it. A little bit bigger, okay? That's fine. Leave space to actually write your answers, okay? And 3, and 2, 1. I want you to check with your partner. Is your area model set up correctly? Oh, we need one more. And 5, 3, 4, slanting in 3, voices off in 2, 1, eyes on the board. So first we would have started with our expanded form if we did. What did we write here? 20 plus 6 times 30 plus 4. Beautiful. Now, what did we write up top? Right here? 20. I do a plus sign, you don't have to. Plus 6. And then over here? 30 plus 4. Raise your hand if yours looks like mine. Raise your hand if yours looks like mine. If it doesn't, let's fix it now. In 3, 2, 1. You can put your hands down. Okay. Now, Malcolm. Now, the first thing we want to do, we're going to do the first part together. I'm going to, what am I multiplying in this box? And that area model. What should I be multiplying in this box? Everyone, go.
20 times 4.
Which gives me, I'm going to give you a second to think about it and record it. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 20 times 4 equals?
80.
80. Perfect. I got my 20 from here, 4 from over there, for a total of 80. Now, I want to find out this area model. What is in this rectangle? What should I multiply? Think about it. Length and width. In 3, 2, 1. I multiplied 20. Start with this side. 20 times 30. Okay? And solve on your papers, or on your board. In 3, 2 tens times 3 tens. Solve on your boards in 3, 2, 1, go.
600.
because she knew tens times 10 and is hundreds. And 3 times 2 is 6, so we got 2 tens times 3 times 600. 600. You ready?
I'm ready.
Alright, ready for the next one. What am I multiplying in this new rectangle? I'm multiplying
6 times 4.
4. I got my 4 all the way over here. 6 times 4. Because this line is the same as this line. 6 times 4 equals?
24.
This is our easy fact. 6 times 4.
24. Yeah.
We already know those.
Yeah.
Alright, last rectangle. Are you ready?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Alright, let's see. This is my rectangle. I'm multiplying 6 times 6 times 30 equals 5. Oh, wait, there's some friends still figuring it out. 3, 2, excellent. 1, go.
180.
We have one last step. Please tell me what it is, Noe. I'm not done yet. I only filled in my 4 boxes. What do I have to do now? How do I solve it? I want to know what 26 times 34 is. I have to add all 4 numbers up. Can you do that? Go. 10. 9. Markers down when you have the answer. Excellent. I see Alice has the answer. Markers down. Sammy's ready. Michelle's ready. Jesse's ready. Marvin's ready. Anelika's ready. Boards up in 3. What's 6 times 4? 24. So this is 21. It's 20. So it's going to take 3. Yep. Boards up in 2. 1. Go. And we got 18. Here's 1. 8. 884. Guess what? It is time for you to clear your board and start on your independent practice.
What's that?
You have 10 minutes. Make sure your boards are nice and neat in the middle, Alberto. My timer is starting in 5 seconds. Let's get started. I know you put your packets away. In 3, 2, you have 10 minutes. Oh, really quick. 1, 2, 3. All eyes on me.
1, 2,
I want you to skip number 1, A and B. Skip it and start with number 2, must do. And then move on to 3 and 6 as your must-dos. And come back and do number 1 last. Yes. You should say 36. You grabbed from the bottom. Will you go ask Miss Sanchez for another one? She should have some extra ones. Remember, when our timer goes off, we have 5 minutes for our exit ticket.